The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I love gold!
Welcome everybody to the 40th edition of Pillow Talk. Wait a second. Pillow Talk turned 40? Ooh. I'm not interested in dating that anymore. No thank you. Psych. You know, I would love to date anybody over 40. I mean, come on. There's a lot of attractive women over the age of 40. Look at the Modern Family, Sofia Vergara, Elizabeth Bowen. But forget about them. We're talking Pillow Talk, baby. Pillow Talk with Franklin and Uncle Howard. I'm Bug TV Franklin, and I'm joined by the coolest uncle of my whole world, Howard. What's up, pal?
Lordy, lordy, look who's 40. It's Pillow Talk, and I'm Uncle Howard. I'm here. I'm happy as I've ever been in my entire life, Franklin. Life is good. I live with my cute little sweet nephew, and I live in a king-size bed where we record every single time, and hell, I guess I ain't got much to ask for in this life of sin.
That's right. All I need in this life of sin is me and my uncle, and our king-size bed, which we record of, as you alluded to already. You know, no other podcast records out of a king-size bed with the uncle they sleep with every night.
That's
You
right.
know,
The only time we ain't talking
and
is during Sex in the City.
right. You know, I'm a regular Mr. Big. You're more of a Miranda.
I'm a
Traditional.
total Miranda.
You're such a Miranda, and I'm a Mr. Big. I'm Chris Noth. I look at the stocks. I watched them from my office, and then I call it a day, because that's what he does in Sex in the City too, baby. And he just stares at the stocks and the NASDAQ go up and down, and then he takes his briefcase and calls it a day. Huh?
That's a day's work, old man.
That's a day's work for a stockman, huh? I wanted that job. Why can't I be a stockbroker?
Well, you gotta be doing more cocaine than you're on.
Well, I will definitely be doing a lot more cocaine in the future. Thank you for that, Uncle Howard.
Well, you're a big shot now, so you gotta be doing cocaine.
You're a big shot. Didn't
ya?
Yeah. No. Anyways, Howard, speaking of Sex in the City 2, that's some fine cinema. That's a great movie. That's a smart movie. They go to Dubai. They end up in a desert or something. I'm only recalling the commercials. I don't have
So
never seen it.
nice, they made it twice.
You know what? And they didn't spoil it by doing a trilogy. They didn't want to be gauche. I'm looking at you, Nutty Professor. Yeah, there's a Nutty Professor 3.
That's
and,
unreasonable.
Unreasonable, right? There were no clumps. Well, they might have been like a cousin of the clumps, like Stifler's cousin kind of situation in the American Pie band camp.
Of course.
Yes. Well, we've gone over the Stifler family tree from Matt Stifler to Dave to Matt Lubinsky of the American Pie family tree. Maybe one day we'll have an American Pie episode, invite our boy Harpo over.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
That's a tremendous idea. Get the Shermanator, because, I mean, why would the Shermanator, if the fucking Shermanator turned us down, how would that make you feel?
I would understand. He's one of the only people who's been in almost all of the American Pie films. He's royalty.
He's been in the American Pie straight-to-DVD films, Howard.
That's right. He's been in
Busy
all of
man.
them. Him and Eugene Levy. They're the legends of the industry.
You know what? They're not too big for their britches to not show up. Jason Biggs. Oh, I don't know, guys. You know, I'm doing Orange is the New Black, and I'm a cuck on that show or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he was a total cuck.
Cuck's a word we need to take back from the conservatives, people.
Yeah.
You can't let conservatives take all the good words, you know?
Don't let them win, people. That's what they want. Wait,
Yeah, you can use cuck.
Wait, do they want...
They don't want us to win.
Yeah, they want to win.
They want to use cuck, and they want to be able to use that N-word as well.
Yeah, nephew. But only an uncle can.
Only an uncle can use that N-word, gosh darn it. Anyways, we always have a tradition here on Pillow Talk. We're a couple cinephiles. We watch a couple movies on the TV before bed. You know, some
Watch
say screens or films, I should say.
Some people watch movies, but not us.
Not us. We watch films. And my film, goddamn, correct me if I've done this one before, because we are running out after fucking 40. That's 80
They haven't
films,
made
Howard.
many more than 80 movies. as far as I
They
know.
have not, actually. They have not. Believe me, my
I
friend
certainly
Nairo
haven't
Opening knows
seen
that.
more than.
Yeah. So, my pick is a movie, a film, I should say,
Yes.
called
thank you.
17 Again, starring Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry, he turns
The
young in this
Matthew
movie.
Perry.
He turns young in 17 Again. And now, I don't know if it's CGI or good makeup, but he looks like Zac Efron. And he goes,
That's
yeah.
unbelievable.
he goes back to school. So if
Like
he,
Rodney Dangerfield.
like Rodney Dangerfield, hey, I'm on the diving board. That's all I remember about this movie from the Comedy Central commercials.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
That's all there is to check out this double bogey. Is that a golf thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well check out this. Okay, I don't know diving board stuff. I'm not Michael Phelps.
Check out this triple flip. They're just flips. You know what a
They're
flip
just
is.
flips. Fuck
Yeah.
it, you know this diving board stuff, man.
They're just luchadors of the sea.
They are, and why do they get more respect than actual luchadors?
Because the IOC is very corrupt. They've kept Lucha Libre out of the Olympics.
Man, that's a cause for our fans, the bedheads out there, to take. This ain't your Nana's podcast, but bedheads, we need a call to action and get Lucha Libre in Olympic sport. But anyways, back to 17 again. So Matthew Perry is 17 again, and he goes to his friend's house. I believe it's that actor from, let me see, Matthew Perry, 17 again. Can we bing that, Howard? Can I get a
Yeah,
quick...
let me bing it up for you. Here
Yeah.
real
I
quickly,
think it's
my
one of these
friend.
guys from what the state it's called. I don't know. He's a funny guy in the movie. I'm not. It's just
Funny man.
yeah. Thomas Lennon,
Oh, very funny man.
very
yes.
funny guy. Legitimately funny man. You know, he was in Reno 911. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He was in the
He
state.
was in
yeah, like I
Transformers:
said.
Revenge of the Fallen.
He was in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah,
Damn, what a
He-
connection.
he plays a little weasel guy.
Oh, he plays like a little like is it an FBI guy or is he
He's
just like a
yeah,
Weasley
he's like
guy?
an FBI guy, and he says a lot of stuff where he's like, did you mean to say, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Okay.
He was also in Bad Teacher.
Mm. Now that's a classic as well.
No,
So
that's
17 again. My problem, much like Shazam, if Matthew Perry, who's in a 17-year-old body, hooks up with anybody, that's a crime. If
That's-
Shazam, who's like a 12-year-old boy, fucks, that's a problem, man.
Yeah.
We need to address the problem that if Shazam fucks, then that lady's a, is that lady a, I mean, I hate to say this, is that a pedophile type situation? Like, what
That-
do we...
Lady is not
Sex
good.
pervert.
Do we what do we know about Shazam and his existence per se?
Well, we know the first Shazam is Sinbad.
Yes, of course. I love
Yes.
that movie, and I know most of my friends do too.
Yeah, it didn't exist.
Yeah.
And we know Shazam, okay, he's played by Chuck from the show Chuck.
Yes.
TV's Chuck.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell. Cuck Liddell.
Hey.
No, I have nothing but respect for Chuck.
The Iceman.
The Iceman. So he just turns Shazam. I don't know. He can jump a lot. He can do the floss dance, which we've already covered on this show.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
Very, he's very cool. He's very funny. I mean, look, this isn't sponsored content, people. We just love Shazam. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to see Shazam floss, you just go to Movie Phone right now. You punch in that zip code and go get some tickets to see Shazam, because how could you go wrong? But 17 again, it's a lot of Star Wars references. Thomas Lennon's character, his bedroom is essentially a Luke's land speeder from Tatooine, and the
that's-
backdrop is Tatooine as well. So he's got some lightsabers, and 17-year-old Matthew Perry, who looked like Zac Efron, tries to fuck Leslie Mann, and he's a creep.
Now
So-
that is cool.
That's pretty cool, and I endorse that. I endorse if Zac Efron wants to bang Leslie Mann.
Now you
Somebody's
never,
got to.
you never told me that also in this movie is the very talented Michelle Trachtenberg.
What the fuck? I didn't know she was in that movie.
Well, you're nothing but a buffoon, I guess.
Hey, now hold on just a minute there. Hold on just a minute. Who the fuck does she play in this movie?
She plays
Maggie
Maggie
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell, Mike
Okay.
and Scarlett's daughter.
Jesus fucking Christ. I do not remember. And as a man who has jerked off to Michelle Trachtenberg a lot,
That's brave to admit.
that's brave to admit. Well, look. Michelle Trachtenberg since Eurotrip and on, okay? We're the same age, I hope.
Well, then it
Yes.
doesn't matter from what point on.
Yeah,
as
from what
long as
point?
it was,
We are the same age.
as
we are
long
the
as
s-
it was modern day.
Yeah,
it was
it was
always
present day.
okay.
Come on, man. Come on. Jesus Christ, man. You're going to get me in trouble. I'm going to get myself. I'm such a bumbling buffoon. You're right, Howard.
You've been bumbling more than I've ever seen before.
I've been
these
bumbling
days.
a little bit. I've been bumbling a little bit lately. Guilty.
You've been walking around with your head in the clouds.
I'm just going to trip over, and land right into a cake for all I know at this point.
You
It's
never
just a
know.
buffoon.
You sure might.
Yeah. Who knows? So, Howard, what's your movie, man? You're keeping me in suspense.
Oh well, I've been feeling spooky lately. I've been feeling like spooky movies are just what's in my soul. I've been thinking more about murder and violence and all of these things because it is spring and that is when Uncle Howard's interests turn to crime. And I watched a fascinating movie recently that it was directed by the man, the White Zombie himself, and it was called House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay, with Chris Hardwick.
Yes, I was going to say the main
scariest
crime in the film is Chris Hardwick is in there.
Now that was
acting
that
a
like kind of
creep.
chubby-ish Chris Hardwick?
Yeah,
fresh
he's a
off of
little-
Shipmates.
Yeah, he was a
Pale.
little goofier than he became. He wasn't all slim, trim, and handsome as the devil himself.
Yeah.
You also got another beautiful man in this movie, the great Walton Goggins.
Yeah, Walton Goggins.
And
For
that's
sure.
a gorgeous boy. Just
Yeah.
gorgeous. Anyway, this is a really good movie. I think it's a true story because there are parts where they show like flashbacks, so that has to be from history.
when you have, yeah, flashbacks.
Otherwise, how would they have that footage? So it's. I think that's a good point. It's a really great movie. I think everybody should see it.
Why does
it's
Walton Goggins?
educational.
Sorry, I have to interrupt here. Why does Walton Goggins always look like such a dingus sometimes? Though,
He
is
looks-
it the hairline? Is it his like shitty hairline?
If there is anybody who looks like they have worse morals than Walton Goggins, I'd like to see him.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
That man looks like a real creep in every way. You could say, like a lot of times, you see like a gang member or a mafia guy, like a Gotti or something, or a El Chapo kind of guy, and you say he's a bad guy, but he's got a code of honor. Walton Goggins does not have a code of honor.
No, he does not, man.
No.
No, he does not. He just looks like a bad boy.
He's a bad apple.
Yeah,
well,
he does.
Fortunately for you, Walton Goggins gets killed in this movie.
Oh, okay. Well, not fortunate. What is he, like one of the cops or something?
Yeah, he's a cop, and he's
That's the worst thing.
investigating. Well, listen up. He was. We don't know him. He was trying to stop a legitimate crime. So, in that sense, I guess he was good.
I guess. Even then. He was
Do
in
you
Major League-
support serial murder families over the police?
No, I'm not afraid to make that bold statement. No, I do not.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna rank worsenesses of people, I'm gonna put inbred serial killer family just above the police.
Hell of a ranking. I just found out Walton Goggins was in Major League 3, Back to the Minors.
Oh man.
What kind of shit is this?
Well,
What kind of shit is this?
when I was watching that movie, I thought,
You
man,
saw Major League 3?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't even know there was a Major League 3. When I was watching House of a Thousand Corpses, I
Yeah.
thought, man, I love Walton Goggins. I want to see every movie he's ever been in. And then I looked at his Wikipedia, and he's been in basically every movie.
Everything. Everything.
I thought he was kind of a new guy on the
You think it was
scene.
kind of newish?
Yeah, because I didn't notice him until, I guess Shanghai Noon, but I just figured. I thought that was just a bad cowboy. I didn't know it was Walton Goggins, because that's a history movie, too. How long has this guy been around?
He's been around about as long as you have, apparently. You
Yeah,
know?
but I think he probably aged in normal time, whereas
Yeah,
I go
that's
back
true.
and forth.
Yeah, how old is this motherfucker to be in Shanghai Noon and a bunch of other shit and Ant-Man and the Wasp? Like,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
he
man.
went from cowboy times to Ant-Man times.
Yeah, that's like a good 200 years right there.
Yeah,
yo.
is he oh my god.
What?
Could
Is he a slider?
Could he be a Highlander?
I was thinking more of a slider like Jerry O'Connell.
No, I got a feeling about this guy. I don't think he's a slider.
Were you a sliders guy?
I was a big sliders guy,
Oh,
of
were you?
course. Of course, man. What do you got to say? I mean, Jerry O'Connell was the greatest. You had that kind of fat guy.
Jerry
with the
O'Connell
beard.
is the greatest, and our friend Night Openings. Apparently, Jerry O'Connell's a big Night Openings guy. So like, yeah, like I think they want to have him on their show sometime. Actually, so good luck to them.
I really liked John Rhys Davies. I always forget that guy's name.
Who?
John Rhys Davies, I think.
Who's
is
that?
Oh,
What's
he's
it- who's
a
he
big
from?
boy. He was in Sliders. He was the big boy who.
Oh,
rode
he was
around
the
with
big
it.
fella.
Yeah.
He was. I remember the old man Mozart, which is a black man, and the lady, yeah, hot girl. I don't know. That show was just kind of tragic, you know. It's about a mom who's grieving her son's loss while he just diddles around through fucking alternate dimensions, you know.
Well, that sounds pretty damn good to me.
Yeah, I suppose, but still, then it gets really off the deep end sliders, and it's like they got Charlie O'Connell on there, and then I think he's gone as well. In the last season, there's just like all new characters except Mozart. It's just like, goddamn, man, just what a way to end the show, man. What a way to end the show.
Will Sasso played a recurring character
Oh, did he?
named Gomez Calhoun.
Gomez Calhoun, friend of the show.
Yeah,
Friend of
good man.
Now Will Sasso definitely has sex.
Oh, no question.
That man has sex.
That is a sex man. if I've
Yeah,
ever
he's a
seen
sex
one.
man, and oddly enough, today's show is about
It-
sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Well, we're a couple pros when it comes to sex, because I've had it a record-breaking. We don't know. We haven't gotten back from Guinness yet. We haven't heard back from them yet. But 6 times, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But you know, pretty big deal.
Not
Can't
a
lie.
bad deal either.
No. Please, a lot of people they want to be able to say they've done it, but they haven't.
Yeah.
So that's why we're the pros.
That's right. We are. We're experts, and we've been regarded by many people across the land as two of the people that will blow your minds the most when it comes to sex talk. And I guess before we begin, we should say that this episode will deal with mature subject matter. So if you're parents, if you're listening with your children, I think that's a good idea. Just keep them tuned in, because we'll teach them everything they need to know.
Yeah, keep them tuned in. We're gonna teach them everything. We had a career day at the school I teach at recently, and it was fun, very lovely. I only say these things because, goddamn, is my biggest fear that somebody listens to this from the school I work at and is like, "You are fired. You are terminated. You are not even terminated.
Compromised.
Compromised to a permanent end." Goddamn right, Howard. You read my mind. Yeah, as you always do. Mr. Franklin, you are caught and compromised to a permanent end.
That would be one of the worst ways to get fired.
Yeah, I would fucking say so. We heard your show. No, that was one episode. No, we heard all of your show, all 40 episodes.
Yeah, we had to make extra sure.
You are a vulgar man, and your uncle needs help. But no. I was saying, we had career day, and they brought in a sex expert who'd been on Oprah and all this other stuff. And, you know, she'd written a lot of books, the stuff nerds read, and nerds don't have sex. So if you're writing books and you're reading books, you don't know much about sex. So
Stop wasting your time.
I had to swallow my pride and just listen to her spout off on her lies. And, like,
What
it's like...
else did you have to swallow?
Some bad school cafeteria pizza. That's about it. It's like
one of the saddest things I've ever heard here.
It is. Having that school pizza. I mean, you know, it's just like, it's like, goddamn, man. It's like, oh shit, I'm still in school. You know, I'm 27 years young. And I am still in school. I am perpetually in school, and this is never ending. This is the nightmare come true.
You're a schoolboy through and through.
I'm schoolboy, yeah. Except I'm not getting any spankings.
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
not.
I thought that would sound like cool, but it's just gross.
It sounded a little weird, but
Yeah, but I'm not getting spankings from the hot teachers. That's what I'm implying. What the fuck?
yeah, that is a shame.
That's what I'm implying. Yeah.
And
I would like to
maybe
get
some of the parents will spank
Maybe some
you.
hot parents too. Give me a guy. I had a hankering for a spankering since, you know, for a while now. And
Yeah.
all these hot teachers, they ignore me. They discriminate. But I don't want to talk about that. I want about sex, something I know, like the back of my hand, which, ironically,
Which you also don't know very well.
no, I don't. I couldn't draw the back of my hand to save my life. But anyways, sex, and you know the fans, they haven't had as much sex as us because between me and you, we're double-digit sex havers.
You add it up, and we've hit a pretty high number of dollars to have.
Yeah. So you know, you could see a movie for the amount of times we've had. If you had $1 for every time me and Uncle Howard have had sex, you could see a movie, and you think that's insane. Well, hey. Deal with it. So, our first question from this somebody who wants to learn about sex, Mike Gapper. What were you groaning for?
I don't know.
You don't like the fans?
I don't know if I like the fans. It's like sometimes your mother will say, "I always love you, but I don't always like you."
So you love the fans, but you don't like them.
I love the fans, but I also hate the fans.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, Gapper_Mike, he wants to know, who would you most like to have sex with? What a loaded ass question. I mean, I've already done it 6 times. How many more women is there for me to sleep with, for starters?
My answer is Donald Trump Jr.
Wow.
He's like his dad, but younger and smarter.
That is absolutely. That's a good person to have sex with, man. You know, that is really good. I can't get past being a horn dog and thinking who I would like to achieve. You know,
you want to say a genuine answer because
I do.
This is a topic that you can't even joke about. It's so meaningful.
That's true. God, I can't give a genuine answer because then I'm
So
just a
I'm
creep.
gonna say Donald J. Trump Jr. and your answer is gonna be like Scarlett Johansson.
You read about not her necessarily. It was gonna. I was like, okay, who do I like to like? Okay, well, you know, like Ray, like Daisy Ridley or whatever. But like that's creepy.
Daisy Ridley.
That's just
she's a
creepy.
child of the
No,
space.
she's not a child, but
No, she's on the child's journey in the movie.
she's not a child, man. She's
She
not a
starts as a naive little innocent, and she progresses into a powerful woman.
Well, that's the one I want to have sex with. I want to make sex with her.
Okay.
I want to
Well-
make sex with Ray at the end when she's lifting the rocks.
Yeah, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" And she's just like, "I don't know."
Hey, well, you think LeBron James? Like, hey, how'd you do that dunk? Like, like,
Just do it.
just do it, man. That's how I did it. Shit.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Oh man, now I feel bad. I don't know. Maybe I should come up with a better answer, like somebody from like Frasier season 3, or like Roz. I'd love to make the sex with
It's
Roz.
too late. You want to have sex with a 10.
I want to have sex. Is that a crime?
Yes.
So you get to have sex with Donald Trump Jr. and I get to be villainized by the bedheads because I have to give a serious, because I can't just like say, oh, I want to have sex with this person. I think I'm methodical.
It's not a legally binding statement.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You're trying to trap me, but that's fine.
You're entrapmented.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Howard. Anyways, next question. At GoJPG. JP Gale. That's pretty cool. To have like
That's
your first
cool.
initials. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that is
universal.
that's just. What do you think, Jurassic Park, Gale?
Yeah, Jurassic Park. It's like, you remember in the toys at Jurassic Park? Where
Yeah, they just said JP.
You say like those are the authentic
and the
dinosaur
P
toys.
was part of the J, and it had the real battle damage.
Right,
You could
right.
pull a side off of it and see bones.
That's right. Damn, you remember your Jurassic Park toys pretty damn well.
That's right. I was there, man. I was there. I worked for Mattel at the time.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So you made Ken without a dick. Thank you for that.
I did. I made Ken without a dick, and I'm responsible for every single reboot that's ever happened that's made you mad.
That's right. That's right. Well, none of them have made me mad. You know, I'm all
You're
for
good.
multiracial Barbies. I'm a fan. I love
Yeah.
it. You know, my
Me
favorite
too.
Clueless character, Stacey Dashes. That's
Yeah,
how.
She's my favorite political commentator.
Yeah. She's one of the bright ones, people. She's one of the bright ones.
She's a smart one. Okay, hey,
So
can
he's
I?
asking.
Oh yeah,
whatever. Go ahead.
JPG. Oh, I would love to. Or is he named Go JPEG?
No, true.
He says, who's a better lay? Travolta as Gotti the gangster, or Travolta as Michael the Angel?
Now, Michael the Angel, was that from
Miracle or something, right?
Phenomenon?
Yeah, Phenomenon. There we go.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really
I
don't.
think that's right. Or Powder, something like that.
Powder,
Yeah.
yeah. Or what was that? Battlefield Earth?
Yeah, or there was the movie where he was bald and had a goatee in the trailer.
No. So Michael is a movie he made in 1996 with Andy McDowell, and he lives in a small town, and they find Michael, a disheveled man claiming to be an angel. I'm an angel, man. That's my Travolta. This was released on Christmas Day in 1996.
This was a period of time when people loved miracles, and
Angels
loved
in the
Travolta.
Outfield.
Yeah, there was all those like bumper stickers. I think there probably still are that said, like never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. It was a real moment. Angels had a moment in the 90s.
City of Angels.
Yeah, City of Angels. They even named a major city in Southern California after angels. So it's Anaheim, the Anaheim Angels.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah. So
they
there's
had-
a real angel craze going on.
yeah, but is the angel more fuckable than the devil?
Oh, they always make the devil sexy.
In whatever it was, Bedeviled, I guess, where Liz Hurley plays.
Liz Hurley, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go with Gotti the Gangster because of the Hurley principle.
Yeah. Once he clenches that fist to tell you the 5 boroughs, that's when he's ready to start jerking you off.
Yeah, he
He goes.
he makes a loose fist.
He makes a loose fist. Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, and then he starts jerking you.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, I don't know why Gotti's jerking instead of Stacy Keach, but
Because he's the one who said it right. It's like, that's the only way
Stacy
to get respect in prison.
Stacy Keach tells Travolta how to do it when he's in the room. So,
That's true. He clenches
and
that fist.
then he watches like there's no tomorrow.
Like this? Yeah, that's right, Gotti. That's how you get respect from those 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
By jacking off every gangster in them.
Yeah, you got all the 5 families. You got to jerk
5
off all the Dons.
The Grazianos. I don't know.
The Buttafuoco's.
The Buttafuoco's, the Grazianos. You jerk them all off, and then they melt like butter around you. God, I have to see Gotti, man. Is that like a...
it's a must see. It's great.
I fucked around by not seeing it, and then like having this like...
Now
know,
you've
got a
painted
Gotti
yourself
tattoo.
into a corner.
I have. But I gotta see it. So, oh well.
Yep. All right.
I'll ask this one.
Yeah.
It's from Dave Walsh. Good guy. Good
Yeah.
guy, Dave, man. Well,
Yeah,
not that guy.
Good guy, Dave.
Good guy, Dave. No, he's not like that.
Diamond Dave Walsh.
He's not as cool as David Lee Roth. Let's not be
No.
real, and he's not as lame as the good guy Dave. But he's a good guy.
He's a
in general.
medium Dave.
He's a he's a good dude.
He's above average.
He's above average Dave, and he asks, is John Legere really horny or just lonely? And I had to think about this one. Is he really horny or just lonely? Because he makes a lot of content. He wants a lot of attention. I don't know. I don't know.
Dave, what you're doing now is you're making a classic mistake where people are assigning human traits to non-human animals. It's like when you see a little fish and you think, oh, the fish is happy, it's swimming around. Well, a fish doesn't have the brains to be happy. It doesn't know anything. You've got happy human brain, so you think the fish is happy. Well, you're using your human brain, Dave, and as a human being, I'm sure in your life you've been both horny and you've been lonely, so you know those feelings. So you look at this John Legere and this vacant, empty-eyed face of nonsense and nothing, and you look into it and you think you see something recognizable. You think you see humanity in those eyes, but you don't. The man, should I say man? Should I call him beast or something else? I don't know. He cannot feel horniness. He cannot feel loneliness. He cannot feel. He is a being of instinct, of pure reaction. He is nothing. He is like a shark. He is a predator that stalks among us, Dave Walsh. You keep your family indoors when John Legere's in town. When the sun goes down, the Legere stalks the town and he hungers. He hungers like you've never believed. And what does he thirst for? Your own blood. And
Good God. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's lonely. That's
All right.
fine. I think he's lonely. I don't think he has any actual friends. He makes up these little baseball cards like, hey, I'm the CFO here of a batting average of this much. It's like,
Hey guys, you want a signed autographed baseball card of me, John Legere?
is that how John Legere speaks, or
yeah, he
or
talks
the
like
little lady from NCIS?
he talks like a undersea warlock or something.
Hello.
Anyway, I don't know. I'll keep workshopping my John Legere voice.
Yeah, we'll keep workshopping that. It's not like that you've ever done any impressions in the show before.
No,
so,
never have.
Actually, I want to bring somebody here who lives with us because, and it's not who you think. It's somebody who's been accused that they've accused us of dipping into the Uncle Ronald Social Security Fund, after his demise, and insinuating we're here to buy a jet ski with his funds, and that's not the case. He's alive and well. I wanted to bring him out here. I want to wheel him out. Come over here, Ronald. Over here. Hello, Buttercup. How are you?
Oh, Ronald.
I'm watching my stories right now. How are you, Howard?
Ronald, you sound so good. And what you're watching your stories.
I'm watching my stories.
I love to hear
I don't like
that.
to be bothered on the internet.
Yeah,
That's
everybody.
the only reason. I just want to watch my stories on the TV and go in the hot tub.
What stories are you watching these days, Ronald?
WWE,
Oh, that's a
I like-
hell of a story.
Sons of Anarchy. I like my stories to be told. Law and Order. I don't want to be bothered. I'm fine. Howard,
Yes,
Howard,
sir.
can you wheel me to the jacuzzi so I can watch my stories of WWE?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you down there
Thank
right
you.
along the
I'm
way.
alive and well.
That's
Don't ask questions. Goodbye. All right.
Now
Bye,
that-
Uncle Ronald.
now that's a happy sounding man.
That's a happy sounding man. Now, does that sound like a man who's sick?
He sounds very well cared for.
It sounds great to me. Just likes watching his stories, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, that's.
How about stop giving us the third fucking degree, huh?
Yeah, hi officers. I didn't know that this show was the opposite of whatever kosher is, so it was nothing but
Right.
bacon.
Right? Seriously, man. So that's enough of that. We've got the appearance of Uncle Ronald. That's he's just kind of bubbling there in the hot tub, enjoying his day. He's just kind of, he's like a turkey, just kind of glistening, just kind of basting.
Just basting away, and
He's just basting away. He's just lathered up, and then he goes to bed for a while.
Cooking him low and slow.
That's right, That's how he maintains his glow.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. I hate to answer the skeptics. Can we do this over?
Yeah.
We're live, pal. I was
Okay.
hoping you get that reference. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, it was JR and Sid. And he goes,
Vicious.
"Can we do this over?"
Oh yeah.
And he
no.
goes, "We're live, pal." Yeah, my friend, the joke man. Well, the enemy of the show, the joke man.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. Anyways, who's trying to give us grief? He said Real's dead, by the way.
What the hell?
I mean, not Real. He said Chance is dead.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
shouldn't have brought him up last week. Well, he didn't say we should have brought him up. He says Chance is dead. I said, no, Real's the one that's dead.
Yeah. What an idiot. Joke man.
Give him grief.
Not for Nanas. Not for Joke man.
Well, he's an enemy of the show, so that's what he
Noted
does.
enemy of
He
the
stirs
show.
the pot. He
Yeah.
stirs the pot, and you know what? When you stir the pot and the stew's just right, I had nothing going with that. Anyways,
He's one of the only men that can get under my skin.
that's right.
He can
Yeah,
get
we're
under
only
my
cons-
covers too.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't get under the cover. That's only me, buddy.
Well, that's true, but
Yeah, come on.
proverbially.
So Teach, our boy Teach. So it's going to be a smart question, very
Hey,
educational.
Teach.
Hey, that's my new name, by the way.
Yeah, you're the new Teach. This
I'm
guy's
the
got
new
to change
Teach.
his name.
Oh. So Teach asked straight up, you ever dip your balls in mashed potatoes? If so, how much gravy should one use? So this man's about pleasuring himself. He's talking about sex with himself. which we
Yeah.
were- So-
Self-sex.
Don't
That's
dip
a
your balls with
difficult
gravy.
technique. Yeah.
Now, I was surprised at my first time making sex, Howard.
Yeah, let's hear why.
This young lady, she played with my balls, and and I don't know if she put both of them in her mouth, but she licked them, and I was like, wow, that feels nice. I thought it was just kind of for show or something. Like, oh, I didn't know I would enjoy having my balls played with. That's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, right? That is
Yeah.
really cool. So, like,
Man.
yeah, I encourage you, dip your balls in, like, whatever, man. Whatever works. If, like, extreme temperatures work for you, fuck yeah, man. Like, cold temperatures, sure. Play for balls, man. Those are dope, man. Balls are the new dick this summer.
Everybody, put your balls wherever you can this summer. Put them in the mashed potatoes, sure, whatever. But try some other stuff too. Get creative with it. Put them in a shoe. Put them inside the Target drinking fountain over by the bathrooms in that
That's
weird
right.
little alcove. Put them in a Bible. Put them
in a Bible.
Put
Really
'em-
get some good knowledge out of it.
Put them in a paper shredder. I mean, who cares?
I don't know about that. Anyways, so yeah, good question, teacher. Anyway, next question. Sleeves. Sleeves, long time, friend of the show, class act. He's doing
Yeah.
a seminar at BugCon, so I highly encourage checking that out.
I put the
I will.
semen in seminar.
Oh, gross as hell. Jesus. Howard Christ. What foods make you and Franklin horniest for sex? Well, I mean, first off, easy, hungry man, right there,
Yeah.
because you're good to go. Once you have a hungry man, you're built for the sex. You know, gushers. Just in the name alone, I just can't help but think, well, women gushing
Yeah.
like they do, and I know how that happens. I don't know.
Turn on the faucet, 'cause here comes the gushers.
Yep, that's what I tell them, and then they never want to speak to me again. Like, that's a real gusher right there.
Yeah.
That's gross. I'll stop. Sorry, everybody. That is terrible.
You've finally gone too far.
I have gone too far this episode. I have had not enough Don Drapers in this episode.
No,
Too sober.
we need more Don Drapers in our life.
We do need some more Don Drapists in our life. Awful. So do you have any food that makes you horny for sex, Howard?
Yeah, of course I do. I think grapes in particular are one of the horniest foods of all time.
That is traditionally such a horny food. They get
But-
fed the grapes, the Greek gods.
But you know what makes them even hornier is if they're really like concentrated. Like if you've left them to dry and they turn into raisins.
Oh,
A raisin
okay.
is just an ultra concentrated grape.
I hate raisins, dude. I can't even front like I
I'm
like
gonna
raisins.
eat. I love to just put back a whole little paper carton of Sun-made raisins, and then I
Oh.
just go to town.
Oh, you are fucking gross, man. How is this about sex? Oh, this is a oh. They gave me a fucking pack of
I'm
raisins.
raisin hell.
They gave me a pack of raisins at the school I work at for Halloween.
Now that's cool.
That's not fucking cool. That's the lamest thing you can give. Not a Twix, not a fucking Snickers, not a Skittles. You give me a box of raisins from like the staff, or like the faculty or some shit. Like fuck you.
You know who sold them their quote unquote grab bag of candy last Halloween?
Oh, don't tell me.
Yours truly.
God damn
And
it.
you better believe I took out every single Mr. Goodbar and Crackle
No.
out of there, and all I left was the raisins.
Mr. Goodbar is generic as shit, and now I'm yearning for one because of how bad fucking raisins are in
Mr.
comparison.
Goodbar, buy me a good bum 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 bum.
That's not how that's not. I don't think they have a theme. Why isn't Mr. Goodbar sold as a big bar itself? Mr.
Yeah.
Goodbar and Crackles are only sold the small ones.
They're exactly the same as Hershey's bars, except they have something vaguely appealing about them, whereas
That's
a Hershey's
true.
bar is 100% a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just like, here's a block of chocolate. You're gonna eat it or not. You fucking, there you go. Take it. At least like a crunch bar or whatever. That's got something, you know.
Yeah, right. Oh man, we could do a candy episode, and
Ooh, candy episode. Yes.
yeah, next time
Next time.
on Pillow Talk.
Probably not.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm down to do it, but not next time.
Yeah, no, maybe not next time.
Damn it! I'm sorry. I should.
My God, you're an animal. We have
I'm sorry.
questions here from @skeleton_blood_. Don't know who this person is, but they asked us some questions. They asked us a bunch. We'll go one by one. Are you ready, Franklin?
rapid fire,
Are you
baby.
strapped in? Lightning round. Have you ever been shocked or embarrassed by something that has made you horny, baby? Yeah. I don't think so. If I had, I probably wouldn't admit it. So
This shocks me.
yeah. Oh,
This shocks me.
I guess I was kind of horny when Michael Richards did his racist rant on stage.
Oddly enough, so was I. You know. Damn, there's definitely. So I think my first experience of like getting horny was looking at these strip club ads for Club Madonna. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is weird. And I thought it was just associated with the singer Madonna, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I probably just started like rubbing my dick against like the bed or something like that, and that was my first masturbation experience. And I was like embarrassed by it. It's just like being a confused kid. So this is more like legit confessions, and I hope nobody in my family ever listens to this ever. So yeah, I guess I was shocked by that. Peg Bundy was another one. I was shocked that was a first erection of
Oh,
sorts.
I think I was pretty shocked when I realized I was attracted to both Special Agent Dana Scully and also Elaine Bennis.
Elaine, when she changed her hair the later seasons, it was
Yeah.
definitely like, oh, okay, yeah, that was shocking for me too. I was like, oh, okay, I never thought about J.O. in
I
here,
was like, this lady is older than I am.
and yet I'm still attracted.
Yeah, it was really crazy. Then she asks me, Howard, how did you discover that you're pansexual? So this is just a question for me, but I guess what happened is I was down at the AMPM, and I saw a lady, and I said, "Hey there, lady, how you doing?" And she said, "Hey, I'm not a lady, I'm a man." And I said, "Well, then I guess I'm into that too."
Hell yeah.
Turned out she was a lady who was trying to lie to me, but I painted myself into a corner, and here I am.
That's right. That's you painted yourself into a corner and you fucked your way out of it. So bravo.
And then she
And bravo to her.
brava.
Well, regardless, whatever.
Yeah.
Or bravo to her as well.
And then she lastly asks, have you ever both been into the same gal? Has this caused a family feud?
Have we ever legitimately been into the same kind of person? Like,
I mean, there was Denise who mowed our lawn for half of a summer a couple years ago.
That's
Remember
true.
her?
that's true.
She had a riding mower because she was missing half of her foot, and not the way you'd think, but up the middle. And
yeah, that middle piece right there.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, it was
She was
like-
compact.
yeah, it was like a clothespin of a foot, I suppose. And she was a temptress through and through, and I have to think, Franklin, she was playing both of us for fools, because she ended up running off with all of those whoppers and Dippin' Dots that we had saved up.
Well, at least one of us hooked up with her. Hello,
Dr.
Yes,
Evil!
That's right. While you two buffoons were playing 21, I had 22. That's right. 22 inches. That's
20
right. That's
Dr.
right.
Evil, you are an
It's a
impressive man.
condition. It's an ailment. I'm
It's-
not proud of it.
It's a curse and not a blessing.
No, but it's also a blessing when you're balls deep in Denise.
Oh, Denise,
Okay.
she did notoriously have a 22-inch long vaginal canal.
You know what got her hot?
Well, the what?
You know what got her hot. Liquid hot magma.
You killed
got
Denise.
the steamy. No, it was an accident. It was the 22 inches. I cannot be held accountable.
You Mr. Hands her.
No. In a court of law, I am not responsible for the actions of my booner. Get a clue, Howie.
That's
Read
true.
a book. Read a book.
Oh, I'm not a
Bye.
nerd
Bye.
doctor like you, Dr. Evil. Oh,
So
you
Dr.
make me
Evil is
so
the only one.
mad.
Dr. Evil is the one who got to sleep with Denise Richards, and we are just left.
That's
with our
okay,
dicks in our
because
hands.
every night I get to sleep in the same bed as the nephew.
Oh man, can podcast be in the Criterion collection? Are we eligible for Criterion?
Oh, I feel like that joke probably single-handedly won us the Blue Ribbon podcast.
The Blue
award.
Ribbon Podcast Award. I hope we win. I hope we win one. I mean, that's the goal. Everybody wants one, but you gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta pay your dues.
That's right. You don't just get a blue ribbon. That's not how it works. They're
Yeah.
a respectable
This isn't
committee.
Blue Ribbon culture or whatever. The participation trophies. Blah blah
There's
blah.
no participation
That's
trophies in the blue
some
ribbon.
crap that jerks on the internet talk about a lot. The
Yeah, nobody actually
participation.
cares about participation trophies.
Yeah, but they're always like, oh, these millennials nowadays just want a
It's-
participation trophy.
and
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really care what the millennials want. Why are you tripping on them?
I'm a teacher. I don't give participation trophies. I think
Yeah.
that's just something made up. Like just, some straw man bullshit. Who cares?
Are you allowed to use a rolled up newspaper to bop your students on the nose?
Jesus fucking Christ. I can't even answer that, Howard.
So
no,
the
I'm not
answer-
allowed to do it, and I would never do it, and I would never, I enjoy
Like a
teaching.
puppy.
I enjoy teaching, and my students are, generally they're great kids, and I have nothing ill to say about those little blessings. God bless them. You know what? Actually, I will show you something. Not legitimately. Why wouldn't it be legitimately? I have a president's poster in my classroom since I am the history teacher, and one of the kids scratched out Donald Trump. That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
I don't know who did it, but that's fucking cool.
Now that really makes me mad because I have nothing but respect for my president. And
Well, somebody scratched him out. I don't know who did it, but I was dying when I saw it. I'll send it to you later.
yeah, you send it to me because I know the work of every little juvenile delinquent. And I'll be able to identify a scratch out instantly. And if I don't know better, I'm betting it's that kid, James.
Good old Mooley. Okay.
Yeah. the bird
Anyways,
brain.
next question here. We got Croat DF, Effervescent Siddhartha. He made a joke earlier about.
I don't think that's a question, really.
Had a restraining order. That's not a question. Had a restraining order on both of them for bothering my nana. Is that about us? Did he have a restraining order on us?
I'm not sure what the context of that is.
Yeah. We really should have pasted these better. That's on me.
That's on you. That is a classic Franklin blunder.
Okay. That's on me. That's my
I
blunder.
am having a very hard time sanctioning your buffoonery today.
You don't sanction my buffoonery? Fuck you, man. That's the worst thing you've ever said to me.
I cannot sanction it.
Okay, well, fuck you, man. What am I gonna tell you, man? So
You've got nothing to say in
I got
response.
nothing to say. It shocks me, man.
It
With the
shocks
hate that
you.
lies beneath, you know?
With Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know.
No, you're thinking Dangerous Minds.
What lies beneath? It was her and
Oh.
Harrison Ford.
I'm a fugitive, man. Anyways, Bert asked us, who is the first cartoon character you've ever pounded one off to?
Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle.
Now, that's
Here
a
I am.
sexy
My mind doesn't work as sharp as yours. I'm like, oh no, Jessica Rabbit, maybe. I don't know, like some bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't-
You find it very difficult to tell jokes about sex because
I'm not a joke person.
You're not a jokester.
No, I'm not a joke man. You know,
New
I'm a serious
co-host.
man. I can't joke about this. Is a serious episode about sex from clueless
Let's talk
idiots.
about sex, baby.
These clueless bozos don't know anything, and I want to guide them. So I don't want to patronize them with jokes. I feel like I want to clue them in on real experiences. And I have to say, like I posted a photo of one of the there's Bugs Bunny, and he was spanking the other bunny from Space Jam or whatever,
Big
Lola.
Chungus.
No, yeah, Big Chungus was spanking Lola, and her cheeks were cherry red, and some idiot in the school wore that as a fucking sweater, and it's ridiculous.
I think
And,
that's cool.
But yeah, but I imagine somebody probably wanted to JO to that, and that's just terrible. So, no, Bert, I cannot sanction your buffoonery with
Yeah, Bert. What I will say is, the other day randomly a friend of mine texted me and he said Facebook just recommended I like a page called Judy's Buns. And then I went and looked at it, and it was just a Facebook page dedicated to this rabbit from Zootopia's butt. And he said that he found it very perplexing because he is the father of 2 young children and has seen that movie hundreds of times and had never considered that anybody would want to have sex with this little cartoon rabbit. So,
Holy shit.
what I'll say, Bert, is you are 98% of the way to enemy of the show.
No.
90, he's on the edge.
He's one of my co-hosts in Baskin or Glory, which you're going to be on whether you like it or not.
I can't wait to talk all about Lobot.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. I can't wait for that. So, John is back. John, cool guy. He is a friend of the show.
Nice
Does-
guy.
Doesn't Big L overrated raps make you not want to have sex? He's
So-
a Big L guy.
Yeah, he's always talking about this Big L guy. So I gotta be honest. This is the one question I did prepare for. I saw him ask this
Did you?
question, and I thought, I had answered a Big L related question earlier.
You
and
did.
then I
You
realized I
covered
didn't-
for me.
I didn't really know Big L very well, so I listened to him today, and he's pretty good. So John, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to find a new tack to go with the Big L because
Lamont Coleman
not-
is his name.
I'm not hating on this Big L fella. So
Dude, the
he's
guy's-
all right.
The guy's dead. Of course he's not going to
He's
make
a-
anybody horny.
He was murdered.
Oh, was he?
I don't know. Actually, he probably
He's
was.
dead.
Never mind.
Yeah, he probably was.
Just like John McCain.
Just like John McCain, who still refuses to answer President Trump. What a
Yeah,
coward.
John
You know?
McCain. Just
Not a friend.
because beyond the grave is when you have the most time to think of a good clapback.
So Bobby Babylon was like, first off, he called me out because he found out the origins of Are You On Email, and he got me.
Oh,
He got me.
What a devil dog.
He got me. It's like finding out where I got Cherry Red from. We all borrow from each other, but he wasn't a dick about it. So Anyways, he says, "What's the best sex position?" Well, we both know this. The count of three. 3, 2, 1.
Duckbill.
POV BJ. Okay. Well, we weren't on that.
69 up the butt.
69 up the butt. The best sex position. The POV blowjob. I mean, that is
one of the best moves of all time.
because and for those that don't know, you're getting a blowjob, and you're on a VR headset watching a live stream of you getting that blowjob, and that is double horniness because you're getting a blowj and you're watching yourself get a blowj. It's like an Inception type blowj, and I could not endorse it any more than I do on this day right now.
Do you have headphones in too, so it could be an ASMR?
Oh, okay. Damn, I never thought about put my Dre Beats on there, and I could hear every smack of the lips and slurp and suck them down like Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. That was gross.
That is gross. I apologize.
What has the show become?
Why are we going to smut, man? But sex sells, Howard. So
yeah, that's true, and we are
sex
selling
sells.
out like we never have before.
Let me tell you, man. I can't wait for us to sell out and have fucking Avengers
Sell out
clickbait on our fucking
with me, oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be tweeting stuff, and it'll just be like, "How epic was Endgame? Go see it again."
Here's what Doctor Strange really meant by this quote.
Yeah.
It would just be the worst. I'm all
Scarlet
for that
Witch said what?
shit. Here's the one power Vision didn't show he can do that shocked the Avengers. All right, Alaskan Tush. This is one of his first questions.
Yeah, this guy just became a bedhead, I think. He's been
a peripheral guy. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, but now he shouted us out, and he's got a class act to himself that I respect.
He's a class act, this guy.
Yeah, this guy is all class.
So he's
our only good fan.
Wow. Not even Shiprol?
Who?
Oh, ouch. Ouch. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right. So Alaskan Tush, people. 2 times the beef. That's the tagger. He's Alaskan Tush. What's your favorite flavor of putty son? I can't do the voice. I can't do Bugman. I can't do that. This is the saddest. It's like Dave Coulier just kind of trying to do Bugman, and it's just depressing. So my favorite flavor of putty sauce. So I assume he means the edible lube in a fleshlight, of course.
Yeah,
you have the fire and ice.
mean.
Yeah, so I'm a fire and ice kind of guy. You mix the two up, you get intense heat, intense cool, and there's nothing like it. There's a lot of great lubes out there.
Yeah, my favorite flavor of it is Tapatio.
What's that?
No, it's a hot sauce.
Ah, you're a Tabasco kind of guy, huh?
Yeah, I'm a spicy man.
Now Trojan has their own lube. They have the Fire and Ice as well. KY has the Yours and Mine. There's a lot of good lube brands out there. Can I look up some lube brands, Howard?
Oh, I wish you would. There's WD-40. They're excellent.
That's not a lube brand.
It lubricates
There's Chain
things.
Reaction. I don't like this idea that you have to mix up the lube.
It's like epoxy. You have to mix it. Haven't you ever epoxied anything, or you mix up some epoxy? You take 2 different kinds of this gel or a paste. You mush them together, and then it turns into a sticky thing.
Oh, okay.
It's because of chemicals, man. Chemicals.
I don't like having to cook the stuff. Whatever. It's too much work. So you have Swiss Navy. That's a brand, apparently.
I know the Swiss Navy of Switzerland, and they're one of the most excellently moistened groups in all the world. So I could see, they would have a good lube. There's
Juicy Lube. So there's Astroglide. I guess that's a big one.
Yeah, they're one of the main ones.
They're one of the main ones. There's like Gunshot or something like that. That's kind of another. There's some of these are just in poor taste. Backdoor.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
I don't like this. I'm gonna stop.
Hey, this is crude stuff here.
This is crude stuff, and the Criterion. As much as they love the last thing, this is sex grease. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm tired of looking at lubes, Howard. I'm tired.
No, I'm worn out. This sex stuff, it's too much for me, man.
Well, we got a few more questions.
We got a few more. I know.
We got one more actually.
Oh, God, my heart. I'm growing faint. I think I'm getting a case of the vapors.
You and Uncle Ronald.
Yeah, me and Uncle Ronald, we both got a bad case of the vapors.
Hello, Buttercup.
Oh,
Uncle Ronald, please.
Go home.
Do you want to answer this question, Uncle Ronald?
Yeah, let's get him on for one.
I've done with sex. Okay, Uncle Ronald, you don't have to answer this. It's okay. He's done with sex. He's done.
Yeah.
Sex, been there, done that. Right, Ronald? Can you put on my stories for me? Okay. We'll turn on the TV and leave Ronald on.
Calm down, Ronald.
God, he's getting feisty.
He's all fired up.
He's getting feisty, you know? Okay, old man. Jesus, you old sack of shit. Calm down.
Sometimes I think that guy's got more get up and go than us young guys do.
Yeah, right? I mean, he's alive and kicking like
he's a live wire.
Will we ever have somebody like Dr. Ruth again? No, and I hope we don't, because Jesus Christ, man. Another know-it-all who leaves it to the books. Books are for those who don't have sex. You know, that's my take on it. Books, you read them, that's it. You know.
Yeah, you read a book, you're done with it. Big deal. But if you have sex, you've had sex forever.
You've had sex forever. You don't read. You don't gotta read, because you already know everything there is to know about sex.
What
you know?
what am I going to learn from a book that I can't learn from the entrancing arms of a paramour?
Oh, wow. Haley from Paramore?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're getting seriously horned up, Howard.
Wow, I'm getting majorly horned up.
You're MHU. You're majorly horned up. Wow.
MHU.
MHU. So Haley from Paramore, damn. She had the WikiFeet controversy. She's a doll.
Yeah.
See, that's another person.
That was a manufactured controversy.
That's a false flag.
I was working with her on that. We were playing everybody for fools from both sides.
From both sides, those who support WikiFeet and those who don't.
Yeah, we played both of them. We raised over $700 million in legal fees for our own legal fund, if you know what I mean.
Jesus, wow.
She and I bought Puerto Rico.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank
you. Now you can fix everything up there.
What's wrong with it?
Not a thing. Not a thing, because Donald Trump solved that already, buddy.
Yeah.
Donald Trump solved it. He fucked the flag over there, and he solved their problem.
He put his dick right in their flag.
He fucked their flag, and that's all you need to know. That's why he had the paper towels on deck.
Yep, he was ready to toss them left and right.
Lord. Good Lord. So, I mean, let's wrap things up here. Sex, it's a complicated thing. You can't just ask somebody for it. You got to build to it. You know?
Sex sells, people. That's the main thing you got to know.
Sex sells. That's why Marvel movies continue to be a bust, because nobody's fucking in them. Not a single person's fucking in Marvel. None.
No, I don't think
Vision?
there's been a single Marvel movie with a tit in it.
Holy shit. Robert Downey Jr., anytime he's about ready to fuck the Iron Man, he doesn't. He could have fucked a lot more. And the Spider-Man, he doesn't fuck.
No.
I mean, who else? Ant-Man? Too small to fuck.
The only boobs you got in these movies are all these liberal boobs like Mark Ruffalo running their mouth.
Oh, poor Mark Ruffalo, man. He's just got like these basic ass opinions. Like,
he's just
fuck,
like,
man.
Hey guys, what if we don't make things bad anymore?
Guys,
up,
can't we all just have fun?
Yeah.
Stop getting involved in this politics.
Yeah,
Chris Evans might be the worst one though.
But after Chris Evans brought Keaton to the Avengers premiere, we saw
he did not bring Keaton.
He said, "Hey Keaton, cool clock. Want to come to the White
cool
House
clock,
someday?"
Kid. Cool clock. Sorry you got arrested for being a terrorist, Keaton.
Yeah.
How about you come see Infinity War? Psych! I'm gonna be doing Broadway.
Oh, was that what he was doing instead?
He was doing Broadway instead of the Infinity War movie. Instead of seeing his own movie, he's at a play that he's in. Like, it sucks going to a play, so imagine being in one.
Oh, the best thing about being... Did you never have to be in a play in like middle school or something like that?
Yeah, I was in a play in high school.
Yeah, it was a drag. But the one good thing about it
Fuck
was
you!
what?
You
No,
said it was a drag.
it was a drag to be in a play. Your performance was wonderful. You were
Thank you.
You were the salesman who dies in Death of a Salesman.
No, I was an operator in Murray Hill.
Yeah, you were a special operator. You were in
Fuck you! That implies something
Black
bad.
Hawk Down. No, I mean
Oh.
like special ops.
Oh, okay, yeah, special
You were
ops.
catching
special
and
operator.
compromising Osama bin Laden to a permanent.
That was my favorite part of the play in 2002.
Yeah.
Caught and compromised Osama bin Laden in the days of future past.
Well, that's why they always say, works of fiction are often stranger than the truth. Because
Amen.
your play predicted Osama bin Laden being caught and compromised.
That's right, it did. It absolutely did.
Yeah.
So, Howard, any final words for the people here about sex? Or have we given them too much for their pea brains to comprehend?
I guess what I want to tell everybody real quickly out there is, in this post Me Too era, people need to learn a little bit better how to do it right. So I guess my first thing is if you see someone out there that you want to have sex with, just go ahead and ask them some questions before you get into anything. Just, anything you need to know about them, just ask them right then and there and get it out of the way.
That's right. It doesn't matter how well you know them. Barely need to know them at all. Just ask them. Done.
Yep. Just
No
ask
need for-
away.
Always ask. I guess that's the thing that you could take away from this.
Always ask.
Always ask. And
Never assume anything.
Yeah. So you can follow me at BugTV Franklin.
Sure, you can. You can follow me at Miata Guy for you. That's a 4 and a U. You can send either of us DMs. We've got stickers that we will send you in the mail. I think we sort of have planned. I definitely have some. I think we got plans to make new stuff soon, but all this BugCon stuff coming up, man, it's got us turned left ways and right. What can I say?
We got BugCon fever. There's a lot to be planning with BugCon. Hopefully we'll have somebody soon to explain all the events. But there's a lot going to go on with BugCon. We're both heavily featured, and I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody and taking photos with the bucket hat on if you want. It's going to be a fun time for me and you, Howard. If you see us in the jacuzzi, don't be afraid to not say hi to us, because we're in a jacuzzi and we're chilling, and like the fucking last thing is to be told how great we are. We're in a koozie.
Yeah,
if we're out of the jacuzzi, you could approach us.
We know we're great. We're there, okay? We're the ones performing, not you. We know we're good. Leave us alone. But
No,
but we love
If we're
you
in the
guys.
jacuzzi.
We're
In the
kidding.
jacuzzi.
That's what I meant. But I don't intend to ever be out of the jacuzzi.
Nor does Uncle Ronald, apparently.
No, Uncle Ronald is just slowly cooking away.
He's cooking away. And listen. Yeah, by all means, at BugCon, approach us, even if we're in a koozie, especially if you got a cold one you're giving us. If you want to hang out, tough luck, because we got a lot of plans of a lot of hot tamales. But we're down for a beer. We're down for a quick chat, and that's about that. And if
We'll shake your hand if we can
we'll
watch
shake
you
your hand.
watch it right watch it.
watch it.
Right, hey, we're a good podcast, that's for sure. If you want to like us, subscribe to us, rate us 5 stars. We're on iTunes. We are on Stitcher. We're on SoundCloud. God knows what else we're on. We're on
We're on a
RSS.
bunch of the other smaller apps that nobody knows about.
Yeah, we're
that
on
just get my iTunes
RSS
feed.
feeds. So
Yeah,
if you
we're
know
on a
what
lot of
that
dumb
means,
shit.
yeah, whatever you use to listen to dumb garbage, we're probably on it.
Yeah.
And if you'd like us and subscribe us, it'd be good. More people than ever are listening to us on
That's
a
true.
regular
We got
basis.
record numbers last episode. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got record numbers in that some spam bot found us.
Some
but-
weird. Hey, he got
Hey.
us some record numbers, man.
Yeah,
Hook or
and
crook.
we're at the point where spam bots were on their radar, so that's pretty good. So
That's pretty cool.
we want to keep this train rolling. We're 100% DIY badass dudes
That
out
is
here.
true. I never thought of that.
We don't know nothing from nothing about all this business. We're just figuring it out and having our best time of our life. And hell, it's a family matter between me and my beautiful little nephew here. And I guess Franklin, what do you think we should say to all the people out there who might not believe that that the uncle nephew bond is so strong?
If you don't think what me and my uncle have is stronger or just as strong as Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley, well, you can just straight up go fuck yourself.